But damn, 22 years old.
Yeah.
And no kids.
Of course not.
Of course not. So you don't want no kids?
I'm not planning on having kids for a long time.
Oh, okay.
I know into the baby mama culture. So,
yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Like here it's like more normal to have a baby than having a ring. So I don't get it.
Whoa. That's real though.
Yeah, and I know. I just like center on living my life and enjoying my life, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not having no kid until I like fulfill all my goals in life.
Yeah.
And then when I fulfill all my goals in life, I need to see what type of man I have on my side.
Yeah.
And if it's worth to like mess up my body for that man.
Yeah.
You know? Because
the body. Because, hey, Roger, can we get this camera? We got to show the people the body. Oh. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got the camera right there. Ooh. Get it too for Andy. Is it good angles there? She's tall enough. Scoot back here, right here on the perpendicular, right there. Yeah, you good right there. You got to show the people. Yeah, I mean, is the lighting right? Yeah, turn that way, the face that way.
Oh, you mean like over there?
Yeah, you doing good. Yeah, they can see.
The fact that she actually doing it too.
6'7" with it.
Yo, like the cameraman, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, man? Like you're selling. Anyways, she brought up a good point where she said that it's more common out here for women to be having babies than rings. That's actually true. Unfortunately, that is true. We got like record highs for single motherhood rates, man. It's actually ridiculous. Actually crazy.
So yeah, I just like
is everybody
as long as I have my body.
Yeah, you gotta keep that thing like
I can
that.
keep making money, so I know. You know what I mean?
Fix that mic. Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta pause again real quick. She just said as long as I have my body, I can keep making money. You only got about 10 years left. You only got about 10. And for her to be a bigger woman, she's like 6'something, 6'7". Oh, fuck. I don't think she's actually 6'7". I think that's why they titled it, is because of that stupid meme. But whatever, she's a tall woman. So that means that she's more likely to gain weight quicker with age. So you ain't got a long time. All I can say is I hope she has a plan, because if you're strictly relying on your body to make money, number one, is already horrible for you morally, because she does OnlyFans. And trust me, I've seen the leaks. So it ain't just like bikini stuff. Like she's doing full on stuff, man. She's doing nasty stuff. So if you just only relying on that, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you're not developing some type of skills outside of that, you're doomed, man.
Yeah, the money is where it's at. You got to get the money.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like it needs to be worth it. I've seen a lot of like horror histories after like getting pregnant and giving birth. What happens and some chemical things happen in the membrane.
Yeah.
And things go. And I don't want to be alone in this world, like being like depending, like a human being depending on me.
I feel you.
I don't feel like I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I like I tell people, I had a vasectomy when I was like 35. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so I made sure I wouldn't have me no kid. Even though I already made it that far, yeah. I ain't making no mistakes.
Do you have kids?
No, I have no kids.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm single.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
I'm just asking.
I know, that is good.
Just asking so we can understand each other
better.
better.
Understanding is understood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like this time in my life, all the time in my life, I'm so focused on me. And I got big dreams, and I've done a lot in life, but I want to go to the maximum.
That's the thing. Like, what are you gonna like? I think that people is just like not beating the matrix when it comes to that.
Yeah.
People think that they are programmed to like born, work and reproduce, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't born to make other people happy.
Right.
I born because.
No. That's the biggest. How can I put it? That's the biggest NPC mindset to have. The biggest bot mindset to have is it's about me. It's only about me. No, human beings, we are a collective. That's what we're put here to do. We're put here to be fruitful and multiply. So if you believe anything other than your purpose is to worship God and to be fruitful and multiply, and I know there's some people that are not fortunate enough to be able to have children, but the first one still stands. But if you're not doing that, you're a bot. If you just make life about you solely and you're not serving other people, you're a bot. You're an NPC, and you're the one that's the deepest in the matrix. And that's the crazy thing, is people like this have platforms and they think that they have it figured out. And I know she's just a guest on the podcast, but it's all about ego. It's all about selfishness. It's all about what I want to accomplish in life. No, man, this is about family. The people that actually understand that, those are the ones that go far in life. That people that understand that it's about community. It's about a village. even though I'm the type of person where I'm introverted and I like to have my alone time and I don't like being around people for large amounts of time, I still understand that it's bigger than me. It's about the collective. So that's what I see with this newer generation, man. We so stuck on me. Our ancestors got it, man. Our grandparents, our great grandparents, they understood.
Because this life is mine.
Talk to them.
Because I want to be happy and I want to experience as much as I can until the last day I'm dying on earth.
Damn right.
So I don't want to like put things on my back that are going to make it heavier for me to walk the path that I want to walk. You know what I mean?
That.
You know, like, so I'm not into kids. I'm not looking for no man right now. I just enjoy it with my friends.
Freedom.
I enjoy my freedom, my life, experiencing new things, and I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah.
And
that's a blessing.
I know people that have kids, usually they're not as happy. So
I believe so.
Yeah, so I know it's like if you're not like mature and you heal yourself, why are you gonna like bring another human being in the world?
Talk to him.
And pass to like that trauma.
Talk to him.
You know what I mean? That's a little selfish for me.
I believe so too.
When I see a girl that is pregnant, no like baby daddy, like the baby daddy left her, she hasn't had no money. I'm not saying that it's her fault, but I'm saying that damn. A little like
so whose fault is it then?
Nah, it is her fault, unless somebody forced themselves on her. But that's a good point though, man. That is a good point. If you don't have your stuff together, you shouldn't be bringing life into this world. I do agree with that. Now, like I said a second ago, it's our main purpose to worship God and to produce children. But hey, if you ain't ready to have kids, don't have them. You know, if you ain't got your things in order, and I'm not saying you have to have everything figured out, but if you ain't got no job, if you ain't married, yeah, you shouldn't be reproducing. It's that simple, man. Because you got way too many people out here just sleeping around and just having kids and they not prepared to have them. So I do agree with that. That is a fair point.
Who chose the man? Who chose to have a kid? Who did all that?
Yeah, but I think that's a little like, I think here in America, there is a way that always the woman is blamed for everything, right?
But I'm asking.
I understand what she chose.
Right.
But at the same time, the same way that you guys say, like, oh, she chose him. Listen, a lot of men, because that's the thing, like women know this, men don't know this. The same way that you know what type of women you can find, we know what type of men a woman can find. You just don't know our like point of view because you don't date men.
Right.
But there are a lot of men that fake their entire personality.
True.
They totally sell you a whole new person, a whole person that then disappears out of nowhere.
Right.
So I understand that they got deceived. It's still their fault because.
So whose fault is it?
Both.
No.
It's both.
No.
It's both. You as a man, you leave your family, you put a baby on somebody and you decide to just like leave both of them. That's your fault. You're failing as a man.
That's true, but you chose that man to lay down with.
Exactly, but that man left and he's not taking care of the kid either. So it's both.
You ain't require a ring first, man. You let him destroy you unprotected. You let him destroy you on the first date. You let him destroy you and he ain't even took you nowhere at all. He just said, hey, come over to the house and let's Netflix and chill. And you said, okay, I think he's a good man. No, that's on you. You dummy. You're dummy.
Of your fault.
Yeah, but who's going through the most? You could say, I don't want this kid. You could have did contraceptive. You could have so many things to stop that from going. Or when
Same.
Not really.
Same, because
think about, if I got you pregnant, I'd be like, don't have a kid.
But the thing is, like, here in America, you guys don't see kids as a responsibility and a liability. You men think that having a kid doesn't mean that you have to lock in and be present on the life of the kid. And that's not okay. That's just not how it's in Europe. Yeah. In Europe, that's why people like take so long to have babies in Europe. Because in Europe, until you're not like almost 30, you don't have no kids.
Yeah, you gotta take care of them.
Like you don't have no kids because you need to be stable. You need to like have a life. You need to make sure that you have a good partner by your side. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who is the fault. It's about the creature, the kid that is now in this world, and it's a mom and a dad. So if we're talking about whose fault it is, I don't give a. The kid needs to be raised. The kid needs to be happy. The kid needs to be provided for.
But somebody goddamn still made the wrong decision, and she could have stopped
both of them,
that.
because the same way that she could have used like birth control, he could have put a condom on. He could have nutted outside. So it's both of them.
Okay, but happens this, right? Because this happens a lot too. So what if we decided we did that, boom, 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 right? And you got pregnant. We didn't use protection. You got pregnant. I said I don't want to have a kid.
So then you're stupid.
Right.
Yeah. If the baby daddy tells you I don't want to have a kid,
Right.
and you still like want to follow through, and you have no money, no career,
So
no
who has
nothing,
the most control in that situation?
So that means that's your fault.
Right. So what
I
I'm
was
saying
thinking
is,
about the situation where you have a partner,
right,
and you guys are together, and you guys go through the whole pregnancy, and then in the last moment when you give birth, he leave you and he disappears.
That's a bad person.
That's what I mean. But when we were talking about a situation where you guys are just and you get pregnant, and even if you just you still don't have the brains to actually just get an abortion. Sorry,
you can talk this organically speaking.
That's stupid.
No, man. See, they missing the key thing. You don't have kids unless you're married. It's that simple. I get it. Not all of us are perfect. Some of us, we sleep with people outside of marriage and mistakes happen. It is what it is. You fucked up. But best case scenario, you get married and then you plan for the kids. You don't just be out here sleeping with people unprotected. If you're a woman, you don't just let dudes sleep with you unprotected. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to leave it off right here. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'll leave the video linked in the description so you can go check out the entire thing for yourself. And before I get out of here, I'll say the one thing I learned from watching this is make better decisions for both genders. If you're a woman, make sure you observe the man's actions so you know whether or not he's a good man. If you're a man, make sure you do your due diligence and you protect yourself, and you also watch your woman's actions and make sure that she's somebody who's wife material. You know what I mean? If you're going to be sleeping around, use protection. You know, best if you don't sleep around in the first place. But if you're going to be dumb and make some mistakes, at least use protection so you don't make two mistakes. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.